Let's take a look at Arc51's opinion module. We've created this module to assist firms in performing netting and collateral enforceability opinion reviews as required by EMIR and CRR. It also allows you to create an audit trail around netting opinion reviews for the purposes of EMIR and CRR. First of all, to navigate to the opinions section, simply click on the burger menu and navigate here to opinions. We can see here that it's built up of 3 different sections: My Opinions, Reporting, and Analytics, and we'll take a look at all 3. First of all, if we take a look at My Opinions, we can see a list of all of the opinions that we have stored within Arc51, as well as some different data points about them. We can see the jurisdiction, the focus, whether or not the opinion is bespoke or industry standard, the scope of the opinion, who it was commissioned by, and the date of the opinion. If you want to, you can also view a map view of the opinions if you want a bit more of a visual overview of the information you have stored. Let's take a look at one of the opinions in a bit more detail. For this example, let's take a look at ISDA netting opinions for Iceland. If we want to view the opinion in more detail, we simply have to click the 3 dots next to the opinion and click Open. You'll then be taken to this section, which shows you the entirety of the opinion document on the left-hand side, and more specific information about it on the right. So we can see some general information about it, information about the scope of the opinion, and information about early termination and closeout netting. You can also see here that each part of this section has an emoji-style indicator next to it. These indicate the enforceability and validity of each of these sections. If you want to view more information about how we rated each of these sections, you can click on the Details drop-down tab. If you want to download a summary of the opinion, you can simply click here on the download button. You'll then be shown a preview of the summary, and if you're happy with that, you can click Download. And that will be downloaded as a PDF file. Next, let's take a look at the reporting section. Here we can generate a brand new report or a report based on a pre-existing template. For this example, let's create a brand new report. First, we need to select the scope that we'd like to generate the report for. In this case, let's pick ISDA netting opinions. We then need to choose the fields that will appear in the report. Some of the fields, like the ones you can see here in the general section, will be mandatory in order to create the report. For this example, let's add some sections about early termination and closeout netting. Once you're happy with the selection, you can configure the columns that will appear in the report. If you want to reorder them, you simply have to drag and drop them in place. Once you're happy with that, you can go to the Filter and Confirm section, and if you wish to, you can add filters for jurisdiction or focus. Once you're happy with that, you can click Generate, and this will download a report as an Excel spreadsheet. Finally, let's take a look at the Analytics section. And let's start with the map view. Here we can select an opinion, for example, ISDA netting opinions, and see which jurisdictions it applies to. We can also pick different data points. So for example, here we've used is closeout netting enforceable and see whether or not that applies to these specific jurisdictions. If we want to view this in more detail, we can simply click on each individual jurisdiction, and here we can see more information about the enforceability of closeout netting in that jurisdiction. We also have a gauge on the bottom left of this section, which shows you the average health of each of the opinion documents that you have stored within Arc51. We can expand this section to see more of a detailed view of each of the opinion documents that you have stored and which of these documents are contributing either positively or negatively to the overall health of your opinions. If you want to view any of these documents individually, you simply have to click the arrow on the right-hand side of those documents.